Off and racing. Away Best Keep Reading from the inside. Objectified dropped out. Likewise Elite Missile. Let's Talk Rich and Co coming across. He's a Phoenix also came out charging. Might find itself a little deep though as Celestial Storm kicks up. In behind them Prospectors pick from Hell I Am, Elite Missile, and last of all Objectify. Let's Talk at the 800 mark with a slender lead from Rich and Co. He's a Phoenix forced to go forward for Fiore. Out there deep now. Just caught out on a limb at the moment. Couldn't get across. A length and a half off them to Keep Reading. Down on the inside of Celestial Storm. Also working around them now in a compact affair. Prospectors pick. It's going to follow He's a Phoenix. Elite Missile is in their trail. Back near the inside Hell I Am, and last of all in a bunched up affair is Objectify. Let's Talk joined at the top of the straight by He's a Phoenix. Prospectors pick. Rich and Co there. Under pressure though. Here comes Elite Missile letting down the first to go. He's a Phoenix, a shot duck, and Elite Missile stormed up, burst to the lead. Elite Missile dashes away from Prospectors pick. Celestial Storm. Elite Missile far too brilliant first up. Elite Missile caned them. One from Prospectors pick. Celestial Storm running on Objectify. Hell I Am behind them to Keep Reading. Let's Talk is back there. He's a Phoenix. Got gassed in running and was the first beaten and was back there in the field. And the other real disappointment is Rich and Co, which has run absolutely stone motherless. Elite Missile. Speaking of birthdays, S.J. Miller celebrated one here through the week. He's just won the happy 70th birthday Lulu Ciani handicap. There you go. One yesterday, one today. The birthday boys all involved. Elite Missile erupting for Brad Parnham and winning first up since being placed in the Aquanita, the Guineas and the Raconteur back in the middle of last year, and storming to victory in 110.53. 110.53, a length and a quarter and a long neck are the margins there. 3-7, 8 and 5, 3-7-8-5. Elite Missile beats Prospectors pick, Celestial Storm and Objectify. He's a Phoenix coiled up after working very hard. Rich and Co was there and never fired a shot and has dropped out to finish right back there near the tail end of the field. Elite Missile is by Smart Missile from French's Forest. S.J. Miller prepares for P. Fisher himself. S.J. Miller, the Rafales, Dave McClenny, also Ken Jolly, Pete Gerrand, Penn, Mrs. B. Jolly, D. War, Mrs. T. Beresford, and also Mitch McClenny and Arthur Barrett. So 4 wins now from 16. Great victory here. Erupted on the scene, put the race to bed very effectively. Next event today, the Key Clean Handicap over 1200. 12 strictly cash, the scratching there. It's been a week for birthdays. Lockie Taylor, SJ celebrated his 63rd yesterday. He wins the Lulu Ciani 70th birthday handicap this afternoon. And the horse won as though he wouldn't have blown a candle out.
And you celebrated your birthday on Wednesday afternoon, Darren, so I'm sure it's been a great week for all restaurants around Perth, in particular those enjoying a Friday lunch like you like Old Cobb. But I will be joined by S.J. Miller now. Elite Missile, his first up record is outstanding, but he's never won at 1,200 metres before. What were your expectations of him coming into today?
Yeah, look, I'd give him 2 trials. His first trial, I'd give him a good hit out. Second trial, he had a quiet trial. And he went good, you know, and he sort of improved on that. And, you know, I've sort of set him for a couple of races down south, and I think he's come back. I turned him out, you know, leading up to the carnival to give him a bit of time, and, you know, I think he's matured a lot and pretty handy horse.
Those races down south, I presume, are a Pinjarra Classic and a Bunbury Stakes, but from here, is he a difficult horse to train, knowing that he goes so well fresh? Do you almost have to back off him even though he's in his campaign now?
Not really.
He'll just continue on?
I'd say so, you know, look, I'd say that run will improve him, and whether I just wait to the Pinjarra Classic or what, he'll decide. But he could go to the beach for a week and just potter around. And as I said, I've always had a high opinion of him, and I think he's matured a fair bit this campaign. So it was a pretty good field, and I think he let them know he was there.
How was your birthday? Did you enjoy a Friday lunch like Darren?
No, I didn't. But it's good to win this race because Louis is a good mate of mine, and he's been a steward of the industry throughout his career. So it's a great honour to win this race.
Well said. Well done.
Thanks very much.
There's SJ Miller. Here's Brad Parnham.
Brad Parnham joins us now. First win at a lesser distance than 1,400 metres, Bradley, but geez, this horse goes good fresh.
He's a very good fresh horse. All his first up runs have been super, and when he's giving him a let up and all that, he always has a devastating turn of foot. And I was quietly confident today, but I just wasn't sure how far back I would be. But with the 3 deep line, it actually brought me right into play, and yeah, he beat him easy. And
they were the horses you wanted to follow. The leader of the 3 wide line, He's a Phoenix, and then Prospector's Pick.
Yeah, exactly. So I was pretty happy when it panned out that way, and I obviously respect the horses in front of me, but I knew what he was capable of at his best, and yeah, he produced it today.
About the 250 metre marker, once he got the better of Prospector's Pick, it was race all over, and you were able to look after him by the looks.
Yeah, that's right. He got there easy, and then he probably pricked his ears a bit, but just sort of, didn't punish him too much to the line, but he still won quite well.
SJ also had him nominated today for the feature race, the Scenic Blast, so it looks like listed levels where he's at next. Yeah,
I think that's his aim. He's probably going to end up in a race like a Pinjarra Classic and a Bunbury Stakes. Don't know how far away they are, but they're probably the races he'll end up in.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham. He combines with his great mate SJ Miller and Elite Missile. That was some victory first up, heading towards a Pinjarra Classic and a Bunbury Stakes later this campaign.